Welcome back to Biafra News. Support Biafra, people of goodwill. Ada Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Depending on where you're watching me from, Biafrans, I'll bring you another news and update. Are you seeing this very video on the screen? Take a look at this very video. This is the video I have been telling Biafrans about. Nigeria terrorist army demolishing our people's building with the armor tank. And you will see these killers in army uniform sharing flyers and the posters telling you Simon Ekpa is evil, IPOB is evil, stop killing and all of that. These are the things they are doing in Biafra land that we are telling you about. And these are the atrocities that Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Defense Force are fighting to put a stop to. You see them demolishing that building? That is what they are coming to Biafra land to do. And that is why our gallant men are resisting them. They can't continue coming to Biafra land to commit all these atrocities. Look at buildings were set ablaze. That Eflefu that was happy to share or to post about the flyers that Nigeria may share to him. I hope you saw this. You saw this video. You see the atrocities they're bringing to Biafra land? All of you happy slaves that want us to remain in that backward zoo to continue being humiliated and intimidated, killed in our own land, will regret your actions. Since you people have chosen to remain happy slaves, you people should remain in your Nigeria and let Biafrans that want to exit in peace and have freedom, because freedom is every human's fundamental right. So Biafra Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa brought this video back. He posted it on his official X handle. And I'm bringing it to you. Before I continue, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share, leave your comment at the comment section. So Biafrans, we must continue. Every day is for the thief and one day is for the owner. The way they are receiving Wotowoto promas in Biafra land, they will keep meeting their end in Biafra land until they are all flushed out. These killers in army uniform are not needed in Biafra land because these are the atrocities they are bringing to Biafra land. These are the things they are doing in Biafra land. They are not coming to Biafra land to safeguard Biafra land or to protect Biafrans. Rather, they are coming to terrorize Biafra land, to kill as many as they can, to destroy properties and means of livelihoods of Biafrans. And that is what Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fighters, all Biafra forces are fighting against. These are the things our gallant men, Biafra gallant men, are fighting to put a stop to. These atrocities, these humiliations, this destruction of our people's properties. This is what Southeast politicians who call themselves the leaders of Southeast brought on our people and still want us to follow and validate their leadership. Biafra Republic government is the only legitimate government who fight to protect our people and our properties. You all see the genocide against the Biafra people. The world knows about this and they are keeping quiet. You all see this genocide against the Biafra people by the Nigeria state and refuse to do anything. They refuse to do anything. They keep quiet and only talk when we fight back. They only talk when we fight back. They are using U.S. equipment, the U.S. arms and ammunition to fight us in our own land because we ask for nothing but freedom. But once we fight back, you see them ranting. You see those Eflefus ranting up and down. They only talk when it's against their people. But once it's to favor their people, you will not hear their voices. You will not hear them say anything. So Biafrans, we must continue. Here, Biafra Prime Minister posted this very video and he said, while Nigeria terrorist organization called Nigeria Army are sharing flyers calling Simon Ekpa criminal, this is what they do in Biafra land with armor tanks. They kill, they maim, destroy, and burn Biafra homes. Did you hear that? That is exactly what they are coming to Biafra land to do, and that is why our gallant men are resisting them. The Biafra gallant men are resisting these killers, these unrepentant Boko Harams in army uniform. They are resisting them and putting a stop to their genocide in Biafra land. Nden Zama will not comment in this particular post. No, you will not see their comment. You will not see their comment. No, you will not. Let the world bear us witness. You all can see how Nigeria uniform men without provocation are destroying innocent Biafrans' homes, and somehow you don't expect that the victims will not defend themselves. Those of you lamenting up and down, you don't expect the victims not to defend themselves. Nigeria government, take your army to the north. There is no war in Biafra land. There is no war in Biafra land, but no. They want to take over Biafra land by all means. All this provocation is to see if we can retaliate so that they can tell the world, oh, they are the aggressors. They are the aggressors. That is what Britain did during 1967, 1970. But that tactics will not and can never work again. We are here to put the whole world on notice, and that is what we have been doing. We have created the highest awareness in history of freedom fighting, and we'll keep putting the whole world on notice. They can't lie not knowing about these atrocities against Biafrans in Biafra land. Not now, not ever. We are here to put all these things they are doing in Biafra land, all these atrocities, all these criminality and the terrorism they are bringing to Biafra land for the whole world to see. All these things they are hiding, we are putting it in whole world notice for them to know that what we are passing through in that zoo. The reason we must exit by all means. Yesterday, somebody called in the BC, Justice Ero, in Umuahia, said just today at Abia Tower, Umuahia, some men of Nigeria army were sharing, just imagine this a flave, just imagine the here. If you see the beers, the two sides, the beers happily in a book was no lunti, or engagement or mugu, or anya trocoshere. The beers got happen, beers who keep henano, Giano and lunti, nela kunti. Can be as no engagement no one no here. These flavors are not part of us. A lot happened during 1967, 1970. Any day take a time or man these flavors, man the kind of mixed bloods how in them. Any dream DNA was real compulsory, my Biafra, because we have a lot of flavors among us. This flavor said some men of the Nigerian army were sharing this pamphlet, is it pamphlet? I don't even know what she wrote, and flyers, and they gave me these copies. I'm gladdened by this initiative by them. It is a welcome development. Just imagine the kind of flavors we find among us. Any day to push all these flavors on Ezra? No, seriously. That he was gladdened by this initiative, that it's a welcome development. Now, ask this Anon Pama, what does he have to say about this video of Nigerian army demolishing a house somebody has spent millions of naira to build to that level? It has been roofed. And they demolished it and set the buildings there ablaze. What does this flavor have to say? No, he have nothing to say because he will be scared. He is praising Nigerian army so that he will be protected or what exactly? Yeah, before they kill any other person, they will kill you as a saboteur you are. Before Hage one other person, Hage proves or groggy, because you have displayed your sabotage character, the betrayal in you, the treacherous in you, he display yelling. You think those you sold your brothers to will love you or see you or trust you? No, they can't. He said it's a welcome development. I also want to use this opportunity to tell you that violence does not pay. Simon Ekpa PM is a bastard. God of Nazareth. Okay. As an enemy of the Igbos, Southeast, and Nigeria in general, let's all work together for the peace and prosperity of Ali Igbo. Just imagine this Anon Pam. And BFRA Prime Minister posted it for you to see that he doesn't take this flavor serious, and he can never take them serious because the time will roll, they will regret their actions. Each and every one of them will tell their children and generation the part they played in the freedom we fought. They must surely explain to their children. And all this post will be here because we'll remind them all they did. That is why Biafrans will hang her chefu. Biafrans always say, we will not forget and we will never forgive. Those of you sabotaging our freedom will regret your actions when the time comes. Biafra Prime Minister posted this flavors post, and he said, let me help this one in sharing. At least some Biafra people will know who their real enemies are. You come with guns and bullets to kill Biafrans, and they are defending themselves. And this idiot here is here shouting violence. Just imagine that. All the while Nigerian army were burning houses in Imo State. What did this Eflefu say? Did this Eflefu have anything to say then? No. He didn't have anything to say then. But once it's about Simon Ekpa, you see them crawling out from their holes to leave their comment for notice me sake. I get notice Okwanunu. And they notice a chunu 6 feet awurebunu gezwike. Diare beni. This Eflefu posted this, and Biafra Prime Minister helped him in reposting it. All this while that our people were killed. 31st of March 2023. Nden Zama said Biafrans, some confused Biafrans to go and protest. In Aba, they were killed. Did they say anything? Who killed them? Well, all of you will regret your actions because all of you must explain to your children the part you people played in the freedom that we are fighting. Because posterity will judge all of you. All of you. Simon Ekpa is not doing the needful. Before Simon Ekpa created Biafra Liberation Army, how were Nigerian army operating in Biafra land before now? They were invading communities. You see them lined up with armor tank, with healers, invading communities, villages. Our people will be scared to come out. They will only be peeping from their windows and doors. What exactly are they doing in those places? Absolutely nothing. To subdue them, so that nobody will say anything, while their Fulani terrorist bandit headsmen, foot soldiers, will invade our forests and bushes, occupy it without our knowledge, surround us. And we have a flare fools talking against their own people's freedom. Sabotaging their own people's freedom. Or should I say, sabotaging their freedom. Thinking that they are doing Simon Ekpa. Now take a look at that video very well. Go to Biafra Prime Minister's this thing, you will see it very well there. I just put it here for you to see. As they are sharing their flyers and the poster telling you Simon Ekpa is criminal, IPOB is evil. Take a look at the atrocities they are bringing to Biafra land. The criminality, the terrorism. These are what our gallant men are fighting against. They are not needed in Biafra land. They should go to the north where they are needed. The fools that always have something to say about Simon Ekpa don't have anything to say when their people's properties are being destroyed by these killers in army uniform. They don't have anything to say when their people are being killed by Nigerian army. They don't have anything to say when these killers invade communities, setting buildings ablaze or set community ablaze. They don't always have anything to say. But once it's about Simon Ekpa, they always have something to say. That is for you to know that we have a lot of fools and the misbloods among us that need to be sent on exile. So, dear friends, let me read some comments before we round up. Somebody said, imagine my PM say my PM no show up for us, Biafra people for hearing. I can't thank you enough, Biafra Prime Minister. Okay. Another person said, Ndenzama would not comment on this particular post because it's against their paymasters. Exactly. Another person said, Nigeria is a crime against humanity. Another person said, they can't convince Biafra 2024 otherwise. Our eyes is now open. Biafra 2024 have no the enemies of Biafra. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide and protect Biafra Prime Minister to the end. Issa. Okay, another person said, my PM, zoo country must pay. Exactly. Another person said, I plead them to go and meet Biafra Liberation Army at battlefield, not in our communities where unarmed Biafrans are staying out of trouble. Okay, we thank God the world is seeing everything happening in this zoo of a country. Another person said, let the world bear us witness. You can all see how Nigeria government and Nigeria army are destroying properties of Biafrans and nobody is saying anything. Okay. Another person said, this provocation you people are causing us, a time shall come, you people will be the one begging us. Biafra all the way, no retreat, no surrender, almost help Biafra. Another person said, their handwork continue making them pay with their blood in Biafra land. Okay. Another person said, let the whole world see what Nigerian army are doing to Biafrans every day. Another person said, even if you are not a Biafran, what for God's sake would justify this act of wickedness? My prayer for those responsible is, may their generation never ever have the capacity of erase anything building in any way forever. So that is it, Biafrans. I will stop here. There is a lot of comments of Biafrans. Because you can't justify this. Take a look at a building that somebody has spent millions of naira and built to this extent. Remaining to put other things, plaster it. They put it down with the armor tank. And they will be sharing flyers and the posters telling you that Simon Ekpa is a criminal and the IPOB is evil. But take a look at the atrocities they are committing in Biafra land. Take a look at what they are bringing to Biafra land. And so one a flavor with Tahon Nanti. Hon happening and Opuru Lunti. Will come out and tell you is a welcome development. So that is it, Biafrans. I will stop here. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide and protect Biafra Prime Minister to continue speaking the language the oppressors understand. And our gallant men, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama be with them, gods of Biafra land, our ancestors. Victory will always be theirs in all fronts against these killers and the terrorists in army uniform. Genuine Biafrans all over the world, stand firm. Biafra Prime Minister, let's say, this war they bring to Biafra, they are bringing to Biafra and they can't win it. They can't. So we must continue. No retreat, no surrender. This trend cannot stop until we get to our destination. Our eyes is on the rising sun. Thank you all. Don't forget to share. Make sure your notification bell is on and make sure you subscribe.